With all this new stuff being found, there is only one crucial mistake that I could have made that would land me in a sticky situation in the future. I remember one day leaving my computer switched on when I headed off to school and Mum was home for the day. Now this would not have been a problem if the computer had cleared the browsing history. But this day it decided to do an update and never cleared anything from my previous night's activities. When I got home and went to my bedroom, there was a little message left on my desk. "Honey, I have left your dinner in the fridge ready for you to warm up. I have gone shopping with Kathy and will be back home later. Your computer finished updating and I switched it off for you after borrowing it to do a bit of online shopping. Hugs. Mummy." Now this would not have been an issue except for the fact she never signed her notes "Mummy" and very rarely used my computer. Only then if I was around. But nothing else crossed my mind, so I just left it at that for now. I made my dinner and relaxed for a while watching TV and daydreaming. I was only awoken from my daydreams by the return of my mum. I wondered where Kathy was but later found out she was staying over with a friend for the weekend. Mum had taken her for a few bits and pieces before dropping her off. Mum came in the house and shouted upstairs to me to see what I was up to. Not long after she came up and asked if everything was okay, to which I replied yes. It was then that she dropped the bombshell on me. "Nikki sweetie," said Mum, "you know you can tell me anything and talk to me about anything. We have always been open about things." "Yes Mum," I replied, wondering where this was heading. "Well, while I used your computer earlier, I accidentally lost my page and went to the history to get it back. I then saw some of the sites that you had been looking at. I was curious, so looked myself at them. I nearly stopped breathing from what Mum just told me. She had seen my browsing history and knew what I had been looking at. I wondered how she was going to react, but I was surprised at how calm she was being. "I don't mind how you feel inside," she said. "I just want you to be happy. So if you really want to explore the adult baby world, then I have no problem with it. We will just keep it from your sister for a while." I was just speechless at this point, wondering how to reply to what she had told me. I thought for a moment and then tried to explain to her. I told her how I come to look at it. Then about the pictures I saw, and finally about the feeling I had wanting to be a sissy baby. Mum's reply kind of caught me off guard, telling me that it was all fine with her. She was just as excited for me that I wanted to really explore my vivid imagination. She told me to wait for a moment while she went downstairs for something. When she returned, in her hands she had a packet that she presented to me, saying she hoped I would enjoy it. She handed over the packet. It contained girls' pull-up bedtime nappy pants. "I hope that you like them, sweetie," she said. "They are all that I could get at short notice. But if you like, I will order you some adult baby nappies for you to try." I was nearly in tears when I took them from her and listened to what she was saying, thinking I was about to pass the point of no return. I think she could sense I was getting a little emotional at this point as she spoke next to me. "How about you go for a nice bath, then you can try one of these on and see how they fit." Would be now or never for him to finally try the pull-up. He slowly took one out of the packet and opened it up, feeling the soft material in his hands, until eventually there was his first pull-up nappy for many years. He put one leg then the other in the leg holes before slowly pulling it up his thin slender frame. Finally opening his legs slightly and pulling it into place. He looked at himself in the mirror, completely oblivious to the fact that his mummy had been secretly watching him.